All right, so where we left off was last time you guys took care of all that stuff that you had to take care of for the lizard folk. They gave you their treasure, but they got some of it back, like you said, because of the roper that you guys kind of found on another subterranean level. And you are in front of these double doors. However, there is an embankment up to the north, which is right here. I'm going to put a little green arrow. You have not explored up there yet. You could tell that there was another cavern that kind of descended back into the wall. So you guys can go there. You guys can go through the double door. Or you guys can leave altogether. You can do whatever you want.
Can you throw up the map, please?
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you.
And anytime you guys need to, if you accidentally close the map, I can reshare it anytime. But just feel free to hit. You can hit the image and map button too on the right, and anything that has like a small little circle on the right hand side that says P inside of it. Those are all of the different maps that you have access to. A lot of people don't know that because they just rely on the game master to share the maps with them. So, but there you go. But I don't mind sharing them. It's only a right click, so it's not like it's not a big job or anything. So what do you think, adventurers? You guys got messed up last time. I think that thing messed you guys up, that roper. That was actually a pretty good fight. That was definitely the hardest fight that you guys have had to date. So this is where you're at. You're in the eastern cavern, what they call the glitter main. And there's a almost 10-foot wide door. And if I'm not mistaken, the lizard man told you that leads to a great staircase that goes to the forge. And then there's like I said, there's another cavern to the north that you could explore if you want to.
So this is a higher up to the north. It's like a small cliff.
Yep, it is. It's about a 10-foot steep embankment, and you can climb up it. There won't be any kind of checks or anything like that. You guys can take your time to get up it.
I'm gonna have a look. See.
You can have a little peek.
Front peek.
All right. We'll take that little peek. So you're standing on a rocky ledge, right? And there's a bunch of rubble up here, and you can see that there's a cavern that goes to the north. And I'm gonna open this up for you right now. There you go. It's about what you can see with your dark vision. About right there.
Ooh, Z, see a little path. Take door. You want to go looking path?
Seems like you're feeling better this session, Zeus. Last time it seemed you were feeling a little rough. Anyone?
Is anybody there?
Anybody there? Everybody's on mute, maybe?
I'll follow him up.
I could barely hear Barlin. I think you might have your mute button on, man. Can't hear you. I can see the light, though. Yeah, it's like muffled.
How about that?
There we go.
I forgot. I got one of these damn headsets with a microphone that's got a retractable little thingy.
Yeah.
I got to pull it down in front of my big yapper to talk into it.
All right.
Hey, Elias, go be sneaky.
Alrighty.
All right. Who's going to play him until
it could be a community.
Pirate comes in? So we need a stealth roll, I guess.
You definitely would. Somebody can go ahead and, in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll do the roll for Elias. All right. So the chamber opens up to the north. Elias moves in. And as you guys are looking in, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a creature that looks like this appears. It has long tentacles around its beak-looking mouth, and it actually kind of looks like a snake or a naga. And then it kind of rears back, and then it slashes at Elias or Elias. You know, one of these days, I will get his name right. All right, so this Grick attacks, slashes out with its beak. In fact, it does it twice. Well, the first tentacle attack is a miss, and then it reaches out with its beak, tries to bite, and misses as well. All right, so everybody roll initiative now. And also, you guys give me a nature check. Well, these guys aren't talkative at all tonight. I think like 10 words have been said all night.
Oops.
I hope everything's all right. All right, so Barlin, you recognize this thing as a Grick. You recognize this creature, this worm-like looking creature, as a Grick. And it has tentacles, and it also has a very sharp beak. And they are very protective of their dens, and they are predators. They are predators big time. All right. So let's go with round one. We're going to go with the same Grick. Yeah, these are pretty nice. So we're going to do a tentacle attack. It gets all right. Tentacle misses. Let's go with another tentacle attack. Wow, I'm rolling absolutely horrible tonight. Dag, you're up now. You see this thing lash out at your party mate. Hey, what's up, Yeti Attack?
Can I
Love
fit
that
between
name.
Barlin and Garkin?
Thanks, man. I put a lot of hours into it. Yeah, you can move all the way up in there if you want. Now remember, every time you pass through one of your party member spaces, that's double movement. So it'll be 10 foot to get through Barlin and 10 foot to get through Garkin also.
That's fine.
All right. Dag moving in for the kill.
Magic missile.
Ooh, going for the guaranteed. I like it. 3 orbs using a first level spell slot.
Yeah.
All right. First orb hits for 2 force damage. Second orb is 4. Thanks for the perks.
And the third one's 3.
Third one's 3. Total of 9 force damage. You definitely did some damage to it, that's for sure. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Right, Zeus, you're up now. Zeus!
Let's have a look.
It's a wormsies.
Yeah, and don't forget, you guys got a reroll apiece. Compliments from the Dragon Bait from Spoonman.
I think it's 5, then 10, then 10, then 5. So that's
Yeah. Yeah, and you're within range too because of your weapon. That's perfect. Don't you love that reach, man? Even with a small little kobold.
It's awesome.
And you'll get advantage on your attack as well. Not only for being a kobold, but you're going to reckless attack. So you don't even have to reckless attack if you don't want to.
Yeah, I just remember the pack
Got
tactics.
pack tactics, yeah.
Yeah. Take advantage of that pack tactics for sure. All right, and very
Good job,
nice
I did
hit.
it.
And I'll take that. I'll take that off of you because I don't want to. I don't want to have advantage on that attack if I don't need it. So the first attack is a hit. All right. It partially resists your attack.
And
All right, Barlin, you're up now.
Barnes gonna go, hey, Wormy.
Vicious Mockery is a success. It had a successful saving throw, by the way, so it's not affected.
So it is Elias's turn.
Yeah. Well, actually, it is another Grick's turn because there was another Grick in here, and this Grick moves up and attacks Elias. First attack with its tentacle. Oh, look at that. What a way to start off for this guy, huh? Wow. So that's a crit hit. Let's do damage. Wow.
Wow.
Elias just got one shot by a Grick. You hear a blood-curdling scream. Ah! And Elias goes down from a Grick that just appeared out of nowhere. Probably a mating pair. So Elias is down, and he failed his first saving throw. Oh,
Crap.
goodness.
You guys are gonna have to move or something so I can get in there.
Well, you can move through those guys. Well, it's going to be a lot of movement though. You could do a dash, but
Yeah, but then I'd have no action. So
yeah. All right, let's see. What are you guys doing for Garkin? Oh,
he's gonna like.
you know what he's going to do? He's charging right in there, man. I would say Garkin would go right here.
Right there,
Yeah.
and smacka.
Schmacka. Let's. I'll go ahead and I'll do the attack for Garkin. I'm sure he'd probably be using Shatter Spike, so he slashes out and he hits with Shatter Spike for a 19. Nice job. The Grick takes 9 and he resists some of the damage. Garkin is done. He is passing it. Let's go ahead and give him a 4 initiative, seeing that I screwed up and didn't roll the initiative. All right. The Grick is up. All right. Grick here. Man. I would say he's probably going to go for Garkin. I would say that now that the primary target has been eliminated, it's going to lash out at Garkin. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That is another critical hit.
Where you're on.
Wow.
Right.
Are we going to have a TPK tonight? I mean, what's going on?
Not if I can help it.
Garkin is moderately wounded from 17 points of damage, slashing damage. Oh, man. And let's go with this second attack, which is going to be another tentacle attack. Oh, my goodness. 23 is a hit this time. Garkin takes 3 more. He's partially resisting this stuff. Why has he got resist on?
Because he has heavy armor master as a feat.
So heavy armor? Does heavy armor mastery give resist?
Resist to
3?
any physical damage.
Wow.
Yep.
That is
So
strong.
last thing.
I totally forgot about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. That's a must-take feat for everyone. Dag,
All
you're
right.
up. Well, any heavy armor wearer though. All right, Dag, you're up now.
I'm going to
totally-
hang back here a little bit behind this corner here to free up the movement so that Barlin can get through if he needs to. And because of my Spell Sniper feat, I don't have to worry about cover. I can fire with impunity. And I'm going to attack Grick 7 with...
I totally forgot about that heavy armor mastery. I totally forgot about it. I didn't think
Melf's
it
acid arrow.
was. I didn't think it was.
Oh, look at this.
Resistor.
Burning the spell slots. Love it.
Yeah, yeah, me too. You took the words out of my mouth. That's a 21. Nice hit. I thought it was. Let me look at this. I got to look it up really quick. I think it has a numerical value or something to it. I think resist might be a little heavy, maybe. I should know this. Nice. Milf's acid arrow. 9 acid damage. And it will take turn. The ongoing damage too. So go ahead and take any other movement you want and then pass it. Chapter 6. All right, Zeus.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's reduced by 3. It's not resistance. So, yeah, I gotta change that to 3.
All right, we're gonna do spare the dying.
Actually, I think he has it on there. He's
on
already got
Elias.
it. Yeah, he's got it. Yep. Yeah, he had the right one. All right, spare the dying. He is no longer taking saving throw rolls for death and dying.
Put some stable on him.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for doing that.
I'm just here to help.
Living the dream, man, and helping. I appreciate it. Golly.
I hear you.
All right, let's go to the Grick. Oh, what else are you doing? I'm sorry about that. Was there something else you were going to do? Yeah, I just looked that up. Spoon Man. Yeah, it is -3 damage.
No, I want to leave it open.
I thought there was a numerical value to it instead of resistance. All right, let's go to Grick number 7. Let's see. It's going to move up. It's going to attack you, Barlin. I don't see why it wouldn't. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me, Barlin? That is my 3rd crit.
I was going to say bring it, but I guess I don't have to now.
He's going to bring it. And that's 11 damage, so you're moderately wounded. And let's do another tentacle attack on you. If I roll another 20, I'm just going to be like, wow, that's crazy. But I hit again. So you take a total of 10 more. You've taken 21 damage from that Grick in 2 tentacle lashes. Ouch. Wow. These 2 Gricks are pretty fierce. Elias is up now. So what do you want to do with Elias, guys?
He's stable, so he can.
3 crits,
he's just
guys.
Stable. I didn't heal him. I just spared the dying.
Right. That's right. Spare the dying. Yep. All right. Let's pass it on. Let's go to Garkin. Let's do that attack with Shatter Spike again. And these things are resistant too, so that's pretty vicious. All right, so that's a hit with Shatter Spike. Very nice.
Why don't we burn a first level spell slot for a radiant damage on that for him?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's add a little bit more. Let's add 2d8. So I'll just add it manually. I'll add 7 more. So that'll let's see. Let me look at that. Should be good. Yeah, it'll take the full 7 from that. So that Grick is dead. Grick number 8 is incapacitated as it falls to the floor. Nice job. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the let's see, first spell slot is used, and we'll pass it on to round number 3. And Dag, you're up now. Hey, what's up, Borg? Good to see you, buddy. Pricey Dank.
Firebolt.
Thanks for the great words,
7.
man. I love you too, man. Thanks. That's a nice hit with Firebolt. Oh, I thought that was going to roll over to a 3. Good job. 9 fire damage to the Grick. You definitely affected it, that's for sure. Take any other movement you want, and then go ahead and pass it, and we'll go to Zeus. Shoot, Zeus, you don't even have to move, bud. Pack Tactics. That's a hit. 23 versus AC. Another 8 damage, partially resisted from the piercing damage. Barlin, you're up now.
I'm going to walk up and just poke him with my index finger and watch him fall over.
As one of your eyes is like out of socket or something.
Well, no, he says he's unconscious, so.
Oh, let's see. He is actually. He's down as well. Is he down?
Says he's dying. I'm go up and just poke him.
You poked him. You poked
watch him fall over.
Pushed him over. You just and just blew him right over.
I turn around to Zeke and I go, "That's how it's done."
So inside of this chamber, there's a bunch of rubble. There's a bunch of trash. It kind of has a dainty smell to it, and it looks like a lot of the ceiling has actually kind of caved in as well. But it doesn't look like this cavern or this cave goes any other direction. It looks like it's going to be a dead end here. But this is definitely like a mating pair, because there's, like I said, all the nesting and the rubble and crap like that.
Any eggs?
Can we have Garkon use 2 of his lay on hands and give Elias 10 hit points back?
Sure, let's do it.
Now, how many? I forget, because it's been so long since I played a paladin.
He gets he's level 4, so he gets,
that'd be 20 hit points.
Yeah, so let me I need to go into his preparation, because he still has only 3. So let's add his 4th level one on there.
But he can only give what, half of a person's hit points back? Isn't that the limitation on that?
Maximum, yeah. On lay hands, yeah. As long as it yeah. No, actually, let's see. From the pool up to a maximum. No, actually, it doesn't say half. I think that might be Channel Divinity for the cleric. I think that's the Channel Divinity you're thinking of. But yeah, you can do as many as you want. So you want to do 2 to Zeus? Or 2 to who? Elias?
Yeah, Elias.
Okay, let's do it. So he's now up. And he's not prone, so let's take prone off as well. And we'll take that AC off also. But I would imagine he would probably recast that on himself, right?
Well, as Magic Initiate, he only can cast that once per long rest, correct?
Let's see. Yeah, it is, because it is Magic Initiative. So I would actually say no, he can't do it. Not until you guys have a long rest, and you guys... Yeah, you guys did actually take one. But then again, he would have had to cast it right then and there. So he would technically, he would be out. So yeah.
I've lost it. So let's have G heal himself with his other 2 lay on hands.
Okay. So who do you want it to go to? Elias still?
No, let's have Garkon.
All right.
Have Garkon heal both of them to Garkon, and then I'll drop a Cure Wounds on Elias and a Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. One's on Garkon, and the other one's on Garkon. He's out of lay on hands. All right. Let me give you guys some experience points. You guys will get 180 apiece. And I'm sure you guys probably want to kind of scrounge around this place, maybe. That's what I'm thinking you probably want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me and Z's were looking for eggs.
All right. Yeah, so there's in all of this like crap that's on the ground and stuff, there's a bunch of copper, silver, and gold. So there's 200 copper, 180 silver, and 60 gold. So let's drop that into the party sheet. We'll distribute it, and there you go. That's what you guys find. And then, like I said, there's no other exit points from inside of this cavernous chamber. Pricey Dank, thanks for the nice words, man. I appreciate it. Tell your friends. Tell everybody.
Cool. We'll have Elias give the place a once over.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The once over was successful, and Elias didn't find anything else.
Oh, cool.
Z's only follow from now on. Every time Z's lead, trouble.
That looks like the entire area is now explored. The Glitterheim is explored. You guys know that forge is up by this double door. And then remember, you also heard, anybody else remember anything that the lizard man told you guys a couple of weeks ago?
The Durgar are up to the north and to the east. Upstairs.
They are.
Before we go, I want to stop back by these little. What are these little critters over here that we were just with?
Those were called Gricks.
No, I mean the others that came to help us with the rope.
Lizardman.
Oh, with the lizard
the
men?
lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I
were
was
lizard men.
I was unconscious when they came in and rescued us, so I technically don't know that we were rescued.
Well,
All I know is that I'm light on gold.
well, I am sure that they would have probably told you. I don't think they would have just not said anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the lizardmen saved us and took half our gold.
But they live here though, right?
Yeah,
They
this
do,
is their
yeah.
home.
They
do.
knew that Roper was here, did they not?
Are you suggesting a setup?
Maybe.
We were trapped. They knew. It's like just like the larger lizard. They knew it was there. They had it trapped. They wanted us to go take care of it. Maybe they did. Maybe they knew the Roper was there too, and they wanted us to remove it as well.
They were awful handy to come in at the last minute to rescue us, weren't they?
They
They
were only
sure
to get
were.
some gold, only just to take gold back. I think we should go back and have a talk.
Dave, while we're discussing all this, I'm going to break one of the Grick's teeth off and give it disease, and I want to give a search to the body and see if there's anything of value that I think I can pull out of it. Like a special gland or like an eyelid or something like that.
The
Eyelid.
testicles are actually pretty valuable.
Some cavern oysters.
The Grick testicles. Actually, they make a really good stew, and it tastes like chicken.
Y'all
Cat.
can keep it.
Yeah, there's you splice through that entire thing, and you know you're looking through your knowledge books and stuff, and there's nothing that's actually really valuable from an alchemical standpoint. However, you can pull the tusk out. You can pull. Well, if you want to take that beak, that would be pretty cool because they don't really have any. I guess they would have some teeth inside of the beak.
Well, I can use the beak as kind of like mother of pearl if I create something in the future.
Sure.
Create me a mandolin or something with mother of pearl inlay from a great
gosh.
beak.
So what do you think? Do you think the lizardmen set you guys up?
Let's go get our gold back.
I have a tendency to believe so, mainly because I have to admit I have a little bit of a bias because they also killed my familiar. So I'm a little annoyed right now, and I kind of want some vengeance.
I love it.
Old Garcon sitting in the corner kicking the rock and rolling his eyes going, God damn it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to go back and talk to him.
All right. You guys can do that. You can definitely do that.
Can you pull us all up to the next level from where we were?
I can. Yeah, I can. We
But
use
the
the.
lizardmen are over here, though, right?
Yeah,
No, they're one level up.
we'll put
Oh.
the. Oh no, the lizardmen are over here on this same map. They're just.
Oh,
on the
that's-
far, they're on the far left-hand side. They're about right here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we'll move all of you guys right here. So what say you, adventurers, as you're pulling back into the den of the Slithy tribe? They're called the Slithy tribe. And
Knock.
Yes. Oh, it is you again, my friends.
As you are greeted by the leader. Anybody remember the leader's name for an inspiration? Kargaz.
That is a nice try, my friend, but no. My name is Kargaz. What can I help you with? Are you feeling okay?
Better than ever. Can you tell me something? How long have you
Yes.
been here?
Oh, the Slithy tribe has been here in Glitterheim for many years, ever since the dwarves abandoned this place. They moved out, and we moved right on in.
How much of this place have you explored?
Oh, we know this place like the back of our hands, my friends. Oh, except for the forge, we have not been up there. But we have heard, especially as of late, we have heard loud roars echoing through the cavern. Why do you ask, my friends? Why do you ask? Cat got your tongue?
Can I run a charisma check?
You can run a wisdom insight check. What are you trying to run a charisma check for?
I want to ascertain if I can discern anything just by looking at him, listening to him, if he might know when I ask him the question, if he knew of anything else, like another creature further to the east.
Sure, you can go ahead and give him you can do an insight check on him to try to ascertain if he's a little sketchy or not. I'll do a wisdom check in the tower.
Do you have his token? No, okay, just throw it in the tower.
Oh, well, yeah. Who are you wanting to do it with? Your character, or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna run with my character against his.
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to ask, did you know that there was a creature a little bit to the east in the eastern chamber?
In the eastern chamber? You mean the Glitterheim? What type of creatures did you run into? Are you talking about the dwarves? Were they undead? We really did not mess with them. Further over? No. I did not know that anything existed in the Glitterheim. I thought that it was just a cavernous wasteland. Why, what happened? It seems like a couple of you have been bruised and battered. Did you find another roper by chance?
Another, you say?
Well, I mean, we did kind of save you guys from that horrible experience that you had. I mean, and of course you did compensate us, and we, the Slithy tribe, we do appreciate that. What
Did
other
you know
creature
that?
Did you run
Did
into?
you know? Did you know that roper was there?
The roper? I will be honest with you, my friends. Yes, we did know. But
And you?
we didn't know that you were going down there. We just told you that there was an entry point to a cavernous lair below. It's sort of like a hidden retreat that the dwarves probably went to. We had no clue that there was, I did, but I had no clue that you were going down there to explore the entire thing. I mean, we had been down there and most of it had been ransacked. All of the storage chambers were empty, so I honestly did not think that you were going to go down there and spend too much time. I'm sorry, I did not mean to offend you by not telling you. If that's what you're getting at,
I'm getting at the fact that I've lost my familiar to one of you, and I've lost some gold.
Well, that was to compensate for us. I mean, it's like you scratch our back and, we scratch yours. You helped us, so we helped you back. You took care of the lizard for us. And then we helped you take care of the roper. Well, it seems like we helped you just in the nick of time. If my memory
Yeah, a little bit.
Memory serves me correctly.
A little bit too opportune, I might imagine.
Well,
you knew the roper was there. You heard us go that way.
We did. But we didn't think you were going to spend too much time down there. So I'm guilty. I am guilty as charged. Yes, I did know that roper was down there. I hope you don't hold a grudge against the Slithy tribe, do you? You don't seem like the grudgeful type.
You've never met a tiefling before.
Oh, you're right, I haven't.
I could be persuaded to let this go.
Persuaded? Even after we just saved your lives? You want to persuade us?
Give me a persuasion check.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tiefling. We'll give you back 10% of what you gave us. I think that's fair. We are reputable lizard men, although we aren't the most loved race in all of the world. We'll give you 10% back. And that is, of course, my final offer.
How much if we take care of the Durgard?
The Durgard, well, that is on your own. We do not have any quarrels with the Durgar. They live on they live in the chamber above us. They have allowed us to dwell here as long as we did not touch the sarcophaguses that their dead were buried in. But of course, you didn't honor that, and you basically ransacked them all. But we didn't run up there to tell them now, did we?
Did you?
No. But if they come down here and accuse us, I'm going to tell them what happened. I'm going to say grave robbers came through and just wrecked the place. A bunch of murder hobos.
Dave, I want to step forward and raise my hand and go, great lizard leader, I would like to bless you with Agma's blessing. And I reach in my pouch and I pull out a scroll and I read it and I say, gift. And I'm going to cast a scroll of command at 2nd level on him.
All right.
And he went on one higher.
What are those
blessings be unto you?
Yeah, he waves his hand.
Those Jedi mind tricks, they don't work on me. Why are you doing this, Barlin?
I told you I wanted to bless you from Agma as a gift.
Well, thank you for your blessing. But it doesn't... It was some strange tingly feeling. It felt quite good.
Exactly. The blessing of Agma is very orgasmic.
Give me a persuasion check. One of the other lizardmen whispers in his ear. Psst, 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 psst.
Can I see how many there are?
Yeah, there's about a half dozen or so around. Yeah. You can see them moving around in the chambers of the south. And that's where all the young are as well. Remember the young that they were protecting?
What check did you want me to roll?
A persuasion check, please.
Oh, well, tell your god that I appreciate this. Oh, it felt so breathtaking. So what does this blessing do for me, Barlin?
It gives you a stiff breeze.
Whatever that means, humans.
To cool your southern regions.
Oh, well, we are here south in the southern part of the Glitterheim. Thank you for your blessing. Hopefully our crops will grow now.
And he just kind of rolls his eyes at you.
Your mushrooms will be plump as ever.
Hopefully. Hopefully we'll have a bountiful harvest this year. So is there anything else that I can do for you, my friends?
I look at the Gretchen like, what do you want to do?
Give me a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Let me discuss it with my party.
Yeah, as you walk over with everyone else, he kind of walks over towards you, Barlin, and then he whispers in your ear,
Control your tiefling friend. He's out of line in my home.
I wink and pull my right ear.
Why do you pull your right ear?
Luckily, it wasn't my left ear.
Uh-oh. What's up, Lo? So what are you talking about, party members? Dagretch?
I still don't trust him. He's holding back something. I don't know what it is, but he's holding back something. He knows more about what's upstairs than he's letting on. 10%, I'm willing to take the 10%, but I'm going to need a little bit more than that. He needs to give us some more information about what's going on upstairs.
Why not we just take him with us?
Well, we could. Or we could go upstairs and kill the dwarves, and after we do that, when the dwarves come in, if they decide they don't want the lizardmen here, we could just come down and a little raid and take care of them later. But they really haven't done anything overly deceptive. This is like speculation that they may have known that to use us. And I look at Dag and I go, it's nothing you wouldn't have done if the tables were turned.
So how much did they take from you guys last time? Wasn't it like...
It was like 1,100 silver pieces.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a ton of money.
Yeah.
They took half back. They took back half of what they paid us to kill the white lizard, and then we gave half of that back for them saving us from the roper.
Yeah. So Carr goes back into his chamber, and he comes out with a small bag, and he hands it to you.
And he says, this is a little more than 10%, tiefling. This is 150 gold.
Okay.
I poke Dag in the rib and say, take it.
I'll take it.
That's more than they took from us.
Don't tell him that.
He says,
Oh, it was such a pleasure doing business with you.
give him more. Lizardman's so stupid.
It's like getting change back from Burger King when you give them a 20 and they give you $24 in change.
Right.
Hey, lizard man boss, that's too much.
Shut up.
Oh, no. You take that. You take that. We have plenty more where that came from.
Barlin reaches up and grab it and says, come on, guys. And we kind of walk out.
Bye-bye now.
Dude, you hear that? They got more where that came from.
I
Later.
knew one of you guys were going to say something. I knew one of you guys were.
Let's give them
Later.
a false sense of security.
On the way out, we'll make a pit stop back and make the last bit of a collection.
All right, guys, we've got this door to the east, just south of the little plateau that we went up and killed the two Grick from.
Here, I'll move all of your tokens at one time, too, so.
Take a break. I've got it.
Yeah, you guys are at
Yes,
this
Batman.
double. Oh, was that Batman? It's kind of creepy.
I don't like Batman.
I thought it was Duke Nukem for us.
So we want
There's an iron
a
door.
little investigation on the door to make sure there's like no traps or anything. Make sure there's no like 9-volt battery attached to the other side of it.
Right. Yeah, you guys check out the the iron door that's cut into the stone wall. Perfect square. And nothing. Elias checks. Everything seems legit with this door.
Let's have him open it up really slowly. And if it starts to creak, then we'll stop and pour a little oil on the hinges.
All right, you have to pour a little bit of oil on it because it does squeak a little bit. But after a couple of minutes of pouring oil on it, there you go. There's a 20-foot chamber. And then it turns left. It goes to the north. Yeah. There is a huge stairwell that ascends up into darkness. It goes well past your dark vision. It just ascends up and up and up into the darkness.
After you all.
Last one to the top.
So Elias is going to slowly make his way up, searching for traps as it goes.
Okay.
Oops.
Aziz is like, see y'all later.
And at the end of the stairs, as you are climbing up, the entrance is an octagonal chamber. And the floor is inlaid with cracked, dusty blue tiles. And the walls are dressed with a beautiful, high-gloss polished marble. Now, there's a couple of large iron-bound doors on the wall. And I brought out a pointer to show you guys where the doors were. There's one there. And here's one of the iron-bound doors there. Now, there's also 3 bronze cast statues. And these statues are about 10 feet tall. There's one on the west wall and the east wall. These 2 statues on the west and the east wall, these are depicting an armored dwarf. And these dwarves are carrying an axe and a shield. Now, the statue to the north is also about 10 foot tall, and it is a female dwarf that has 2 axes, and she's holding them up into the air, and this is what that statue looks like. Now, everybody give me a perception check right now, and you can just put it out in the open. And like I said, the statue on the left and on the right, they have an axe and a shield. And the statue straight ahead on the north wall has 2 axes. And there's 2 iron-bound doors. One in the northwest corner and then one in the northeast corner. So that's what you see, adventurers. Anyone?
Well, I guess we need to have Elias and Garcon roll perception checks too.
Much easier when the players are here. Much easier.